In a recent movie, 2019, titled Cold Blood Legacy, you find that there is a reference to the Art of War, and by a lady. Her name in the movie is Charlie, and Charlie went to go after the hitman. Now, what I want to focus on is not on the story of Cold Blood, but really focus on issues that is hinted at in the movie. Now, very interestingly, Charlie said, having flipped through the Art of War, and said that it is a man's work, and that it's really, for a man to read. That's where it is wrong.
Art of War? Did your wife take the rest of the books when she left you?
I had no other books, no wife for the matter.
Sorry, I can be nosy at times.
At times.
Such a man's book.
Frankly, Sun Tzu Art of War is one that is gender-free. It is not written for men, nor written for women. It is really a work specifically on the theme of survival, the art of survival. What I want to do in this program really is to recommend and suggest that if you are Art of War enthusiast and really interested in Art of War, you should read the Art of War in both languages, English as well as in Chinese. Original Chinese word characters are important. And I created this Art of War with embedded Chinese words and characters together with the English, so that when you refer to Art of War, you can actually reference it back to the original thinking of Sun Tzu.
Tzu's Art of War, I've translated it using an embedded translation methodology. And as such, you'll find that if you're sharper, will be keeping also to the rhythms of Sun Tzu's thinking. Have a look at this example. I'll say Chinese first, then after that the English, then you can therefore easily track. It's easily available at the Tzu Institute shop, and the pricing and the download.
Now back to the movie. Now what is interesting about this movie really is that it shows also within a very short clip, very short period of time, that of the training Charlie undergone in order to be a hit person, and also in the martial arts scene. So the interesting thing really is, if you are into martial arts, you would have known Art of War. In fact, Bruce Lee referenced to Art of War in his interview. If you know Art of War, you know that the thoughts come from Art of War, be like water. It is the theme. Secondly, very interestingly, this movie also has a hitman acting and saying that that is the only book he reads. And added very most interestingly that Sun Tzu is a philosopher. The purpose of him writing the book, and that is where he got it right, is to say that the book is not to enable countries to win wars. That is not Art of War main motive. It is really to avoid war. Did you see the paradox? He wrote Art of War in order so that countries learn the lesson, the cause of war, that it is a tremendous cause, tremendous suffering. And Sun Tzu's focus is not really on the king, it is really on the people. And you read chapter 2 clearly, it is always the cause of war, the hardship that war brings. Therefore, in chapter 3, he tells you that you should do Mou Gong, which is to use stratagem to win war.
The ultimate aim of war is not to win costly victories, but to prepare long-lasting peace. Sun Tzu was a philosopher.
War is not an art.
Charlie read Sun Tzu Art of War, she will realize that there is actually a hidden feminine strategy in Sun Tzu Art of War. Now the question I'd like to pose to you is, can you find it? Where is it? And question is, can Charlie in Cold Blood apply it in a situation?
Stratagem. The stratagem that Charlie in the movie, right, Cold Blood, could have perhaps used to full advantage instead of failing to in a mission, in a goal, in an objective of killing the hitman. This is the a new series, so I'm going to review movies that comes on board and that make references to the Art of War. And some of the references to Art of War may not be direct, it may be indirect, it may be inspired by Art of War, or ideas that are actually embedded. And it's good to have a reference point, and Sun Tzu could serve as a reference point for such movies. And most interestingly in this production that I'm working on, I'm working on this Pali Chenko. You may not know her, right? But she is the top sniper, female sniper, Russian. I say again, Pali Chenko, and she got 309 recorded hits. And there's a movie too on her and about her, a revolve around her, the Battle of Sevastopol. Have a look at it, and you'll see that we will be referencing to this in the follow-up production. I'm working on the theme of Lady as Warrior. Thank you.